So, who is Jesus? Jesus is who I can be like. He's the example. In this crazy world, every day I get chances to look at what I could be doing, how the world could go. There are lots of choices, but many times I'm left thinking, there's got to be something better than this, you know? And there's lots of people we can study and enjoy. As Walt Disney said, you should do the thing that you do so well that people will want to come back and watch you do what you do, right? And there are lots of people that we can enjoy watching that way. But I find that I enjoy watching Jesus the most. I watch him by looking for the things that he does in my life, the miracles that I find that he has been working on. I do see him in other people who act Christ-like, and I see him in the scriptures. And by spending my time with him, it's definitely the best return on my investment of time. Nothing else is going to be as satisfying in the end. And the thing is, too, that Jesus can be everything. I mean, he is everything. And there's nothing that he is that he wouldn't make me able to be also, the more I spend time with him. I have spent time becoming like people who I really admired, and they helped me out a lot in life. And it's the same with anybody that we spend our time with. We will become like them, for better or for worse. And Jesus is the best, right? And it's not just even that the more I spend time with him, the more I would become like him, but also that he is the best at reaching down for me or for you or for us to really show us he's more interested than I am in me watching him and becoming like him. And he helps us when we decide that this is who we want to be like. And so as I spend my time with him, really learning to watch better and care about putting him first ahead of all the other good people and the good things that are happening. And as I make sure I know what it is he does, right? How does he see every situation? And how does he spend his time? What does he, what is his process, I guess I could say, for going about changing things, making the world better. And as I watch all that and I learn from him, it's always the best. It's always better than anything I would come up with on my own. It's better than anybody else I'm going to run into who does things well, unless there are people who I can run into who are doing things his way because they looked at him and they're doing things that they learned from him, and he's the one who has the plans and is heading up the project and is responsible for the success of everything. He takes that responsibility himself. And so, you know, if we look for more people who are like Christ, and then especially as we look at Christ, we will be doing the right things, the best things, and it'll be amazing. Like the power that Christ has, no other person has. And the world can be totally different. You know, that world that you always thought you wanted, that would be all peaceful, low stress, maybe no stress, getting along with everybody you meet, everybody has everything they need, everybody is on the same page with communication. All those things are made possible by being with Christ and doing things his way. And that world is what Christ is creating. And he can do his own work. Scripture says multiple times Christ is able to do his own work. But for those of us who want to be part of that, meaning we want to be plugged in and become somebody who is part of that world, it's all about, have we put Christ first today? And are we making sure that we're plugging into that? So the invitation then from Christ is to come be part of it, right? Don't miss what's going on. The world is changing. The world is becoming better, and it will. as he works with each of us and changes us, who then go out and do what he does and what he says to do, and it changes everything and everybody.